some aesthetic background right there for you. So we are in the thick of it. The retrograde is here. Yeah. A lot of rewriting, a lot of revisiting, redoing, rehashing, a lot of renewals. And it could be anything, you know? Just taking a look at our lives right now and seeing what needs to be amended or changed, if anything. Today is the Red Earth Day in the Mayan calendar, which this is one reason why I'm out here. It's a great day to ground out, you know, really get yourself centered. It comes around every 19 days to remind us how important it is to make our connection with nature, put our feet on the ground, our stability, take notice of the synchronicities of life, and is a very powerful way of channeling as well, the Red Earth energy. And speaking of which, and an interesting one of the key words is navigation. Finding your way. You know, sometimes the GPS, especially during a retrograde, is a little foggy. It might take you routes that you don't even need to go, you know what I mean? So what kind of navigation are we really talking about? You know, we're talking about an internal system. We get a lot about the age of Aquarius being about technology. And what I like to remind people is, you know, the artificial technology is a copy of the original technology. It does what we naturally do, and we can do beyond what we think we're capable of doing. We've been so far removed from ourselves, you know? But it feels like a time where that kind of awareness is coming back, that kind of practice is coming back, and there's definitely individuals in the world who have tapped into a higher level of, you know, doing things. Let's just put it like that, you know what I'm saying? Talking about telepathy, psychometry, and this is the reason why superhero movies are so popular right about now, you know, doing extraordinary things. And we're still in the wave spell of the blue hand. So again, this could include something as simple as writing at this time. You know what I'm saying? So the first card we got out is the Red Skywalker. And this is about exploring new territory, but it's also about clearing space when we talk about the Mercury retrograde. This is cleaning out your accounts, going through your old emails, going through old business contracts, cleaning things up. This is also, you know, going on a fast. This could be letting go of addictions or any toxic old beliefs, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, we have the star, which is about healing, but also about stepping into the light of who you truly are and expressing yourself. And it's twofold, because it's like the more you step out and take a chance on yourself, the more you heal the parts of you that needed the healing. And speaking of the purification and cleaning out, this is the red moon. Purification, understanding the flow. Not just the flow of what's going on in the world, but your own personal flow of how to do things, you know? And to all the bots out there, yeah, we already know what you're about, but you don't see what's coming. And here's the proof. Here's the proof. There's a lot more going on than people would want to admit, especially those who are on their way out. And that's part of this purification process. Certain things won't be tolerated. The justice, the universal justice for all the universal laws that have been broken are, they're coming to bear fruit now. And I talk like this to everybody because there's no need for me to go outside of who I am in order to prove a point. And this is part of stepping into that emperor energy that keeps coming up for a lot of us. But one thing's for sure, this retrograde is going to bring things to the surface as far as revealing who people truly are behind the scenes. You won't be able to hide behind your screens anymore. You won't be able to hide behind your false masks or your false identities or stolen identities of the things from the past that have been buried deep as evidence will come to the surface. And that's part of this purification process. Just depends on what side of the coin you're on right about now. And it's a great day for those who have been doing the work and a terrible day for those who have been faking the funk. Like the brother just went by is definitely doing that work. Working on his physique, working on his conditioning, just like everybody else out here. There's people out here working on their relationships because change is here. And whether you like it or not, and it's usually the people who don't like it who are on that side of taking advantage of people and, all that fly stuff that y'all been getting away with. The wheel is here, and this is the cosmic wheel. This is not the short term. This is not a Mercury retrograde. This is a cycle wrapping up, more so than just these short term phases of the moon that we experience every month. But for those who've been doing the work, this is where everything evens out. This is where you're going to see the results, and this is where the dividends are going to pay off. Because just like everybody out here working out, all right, brother, this is about self-mastery. The Osiris card, putting all the pieces together. And part of that is paying no attention, really, and giving no energy to what was, but focusing on what is and what is to come. This is mastering all four aspects of the Emperor and the Empress. So you had to go through financial loss. You had to go through emotional loss. You had to have your mind in the fusion in order to balance the scales for yourself, to find out who you truly are. And when you came in, you had to put the work in. And the result is, if you took the time to do all that, this is where you end up. The Osiris card, putting all the pieces together again. And for all the people who have hacked the account or tried to, don't worry about it. Everything is in order. Because there is an unseen world that deals with things that we don't have to. So this is just a quick reminder, a good refresher kind of video. Kind of tap in and take it to another level. Because when you start getting called out and there's no place to run, but on a lighter note, when you've taken accountability for who you are and what you're here to do, this is one of the most beautiful times you're going to ever experience.
I've never ever seen it.
As this comes into view right here on the gondola. And this is a part of the flow that I'm talking about. Life is going to get easier for you. Not to say you're not going to have your ups and downs here and there, but definitely what you've learned, all your wisdom from your journey is going to help you move forward and enjoy the moments in life. It's always a bigger picture. Phoenix in the Who-kah Lounge, I wish you all the best. Have a great evening.